make sure that this is working. Yay! Hello everyone! Let's give a few minutes for everyone to come on in. Looks like I got some of you are there. So I am using my iPad here, and I've got my laptop to the side so I can see any comments or any questions. So let's give it a couple minutes for everyone to join in. There we go. Hello everybody. So I'll just give a little introduction to myself. My name's Allie. I am the owner, dyer over here at Savvy Skeins. I've been dyeing yarn for about 5 years, and I'm located down in New Braunfels, Texas. And I hope you're all enjoying the virtual fiber fiesta this year. It's the Yellow Rose Fiber Fest is something that I always look forward to every year. So it was kind of a bummer to see it get canceled. Actually, it was just all of the shows that got canceled this year. It was a real bummer. So yeah, every year we do Dallas Fort Worth Fiber Fest, and we do Houston Fiber Fest, East Texas Fiber Fest, and Yellow Rose. That's just kind of the shows that we do every year. So anyway, welcome. And as I'm showing you different yarns and talking about anything, if you have any questions, please leave it in the comments there, and I'll do my best to answer them. And if you happen to see a color behind me that you want to see up close, I'm more than happy to pull it off and unwind it, and so you can see. Okay, let me see. Thank you. So I've got this really little table. I'm like moving stuff around. Is that better? Nope. I can see. See, everything's like backwards. I don't know if that helped. Oh, this is weird. How about that? No? Okay, I'm looking at my comments here. And I'm watching myself in my... Is that a little bit better? It was really hard to figure out how to angle everything. Okay, perfect, yay! Okay, so over this past year, since last year, I've worked on a few new colors, and I've added a couple new bases. So I'm excited to show you what I got. So this year, I'm really bad at doing like seasonal colors. I'm trying to get more better at it. It's like spring's coming, what can I do for spring colors? So this year I tried, and it's completely me stepping outside of my comfort zone, because I like to do a lot of these darker kind of earthy tones. Like if you notice, a lot of my colors I like to put bright oranges and browns and coppers and greens, because I just like earthy colors. So this was me stepping outside my comfort zone with some pink. So this one here is called Cherry Blossom. And yeah. Well, see, I still got, look, I still got my orange and burnty orange in there. So that's Cherry Blossom. And then another new one that I've done this year is for the spring collection. So, and I still I obviously have more of these left, even though it's summer. So if you go on my website and you go into the shop, there will be a button that will say spring collection, and it will take you to all of my spring colors. So anyway, this is another one I got going. This is called Buttercup. So I put some like peachy speckles on top of this really light butter yellow. See that? And then I put gold on top of it. And amazingly enough, this color will look really good next to like next to a burgundy. It really pops. So this one is my Brandywine colorway. So there's an idea for two to put together. Okay, see, I've got some other new colors for this year. This one has been a big hit. If you can see it very well. This is called Red Panda. So I do a yarn club that you can subscribe to, and the yarn club before the one that I have going on right now, I did an Animal Kingdom, and for the mammals, I did the Red Panda, and this is the colors that came out. And it's just, I don't know, I love the contrasting of like really dark colors and then these orangey red rusty colors. So doesn't it look like a red panda? Love it. That's one of my favorites. So if you can see in the description of the video, you should be able to see links to my website as well as links to my Christmas kit, which I'm going to be getting to here in a second. Okay, so as for new bases this year, I have added this mohair and like a slubby yarn base that I call Nubby. And this is my brush fire colorway. See that? And the Nubby is so much fun. I've been making, it's called the Mad Bee Shawl by Afifa. And instead of just using all, normal fingering weight, I put this in, like I substituted this in for one of the colors. And it really gives some nice texture in your project. So I'm really enjoying, and see I've got other colors in my Nubby. This one is Teal Tomorrow, and this one is Rustic Rose. This one has a little bit of like burgundy coming through. You can see that. All right, so like I have in my description there, I'm gonna announce my Christmas kit for this year. Last year was so much fun because we did a Polar Express theme, and everyone got a Polar Express bag with minis that they could open out through all the Advent up until Christmas Day. But this year I'm doing something completely different, and I'm excited that I teamed up with Becky from Crafting My Chaos. You'll see her later on. We are putting together Christmas ornaments that you get to create sleeves for. So if you can see, this is how it comes to you. It'll come in this nice box, and inside there are 12 ornaments. See the refillable ones, see that? And inside of each one is a little mini skein. Now Becky, because she's so brilliant, she is designing these ornament sleeves for these ornaments. And there will be one pattern, but 12 different variations. And I'll just give you a little sneak peek of one, because we still want it to kind of be a surprise. So I'll just show you what one sleeve ends up looking like. So there's one of them. See, and then you can hang it on your tree, and you'll have 12 ornaments. And, this is something that's really cool. Some of the variations will call for beads to be put in. And your kit will come with all the beads you need for the patterns, plus a beading needle. And then I'm also going to throw in some stitch markers. So I am super excited about how this turned out. And there are two choices. I did one that has more modern colors, like a modern color Christmas, and then I have one that I'm calling like a vintage Christmas. It has more of along the lines of these kinds of colors for the minis. So you're the first ones to know that sneak peek of our Advent kit for this year. How long have I been talking? All right, I gotta watch myself because I'll just keep on going, which is incredible because I'm such a quiet person in person, but anyway. So the link for the Advent calendar, or it's not Advent, the 12 Christmas ornaments for 2020, you can find on my website there. And hopefully I'll be able to get them shipped out by the end of November. That's my goal. So it's going to be really good and exciting. Let's see, what else? Does anybody have any questions or you want to see? Oh, you will. Okay. Yay, I'm getting some questions. Okay. So the boxes for the ornaments are actually live right now. I just got it going last night, but I didn't announce it until now. So they're there and they're on pre-order. And I'm trying to limit myself to only like releasing so many because I don't want to get in the position of not being able to fill the orders out. Oh, that would suck so bad. Okay, so sea sapphire. Oh yes, I do. I have sea sapphire and a pandemonium, and these two do go together really well. You see that? And this is my last skein of pandemonium. I really need to be adding some more to the shop because this is my #1 seller right here. So yeah, these are both on my Sophisticate base, which is 100% superwash merino. Okay, so question, love the cherry blossom one. What types of yarn is that color in? Okay, so right now I have cherry blossom available on my Sensible Sock, Sophisticate, and my Optimum DK. So if for some reason it's not listed on my website, please let me know and I can go and fix that real quick. It's part of the joys of being a one-woman show. I got to run the website as well, and it's hard to keep up with it all. Oh, Shama's loving it. Oh, Shama, love you too. Miss you. So here, I'll show you the DK. So I do have cherry blossom on DK right now. And it looks really good next to, let's see, I still have them right here. It looks really good next to the Buttercup. So is there any other questions that we got? I'm gonna keep watching over here to my left and see. Is there any behind me that you would like me to pull out? Because I've got a lot. See if I have some new ones here, other new ones. I do have some old favorites. I always have these ones available. Here's my normal. So this one is Venice Beach. It's a very popular one. There's that. And Rusted Wagon Wheel is always a favorite. And then of course, we're in Texas, we gotta have a Boots and Spurs. And a good contrasting one would be Pumpkin Spice Latte. So you're saying that, yeah, I am outside of my comfort zone when I dye lighter colors, and it's also really hard for me stepping outside my comfort zone, again, doing like the semi-solid tonals. I've been trying to do more of them just because it's really nice for someone to have a matching pair that they can just buy together and make their project. So I do have, I've been working on it. I'll pull some of these tonals for you to see. This one, what else? Well, here's a few. This is my dark chocolate brown that I call Coco Loco. This brown is fun because it's got like a brown base, but then I add this little bit of like a red tint to it, so it's kind of a cinnamon when you get it in person. It's a little tint of red to it, and that's a fun one. And then this is my Teal Tomorrow. It's not showing up so well on the camera. It looks like almost a sapphire blue on the camera, but it's actually a teal. And this one does look good with Pandemonium as well. See Sapphire? I don't know if you can see the difference. Those two. But Teal Tomorrow is another one that looks really good with Pandemonium. That looks good. And then, of course, my Brandy one looks really good with it as well. Those are all, it all has like the same colors inside. Any shows, special colors? I don't have any. I don't have any show colors this year. I have been so swamped, which I guess I can announce here too, because most of you are probably here in Texas, that I will be adding a new shop to my list of retailers. Up in Farmersville, Texas, you will be able to find a huge selection of Savvy Skeins at Yarn and You in Farmersville. So I'm excited about that. Oh, and I will be there for their yarn crawl on the second weekend. So if you want to come by, say hi, squish the yarn, I will be there. Okay, the fourth one to the right top row is golden next to the minty green. Let's see. Top, fourth one to the right top. Trying to see what row you're looking at. Golden next to the minty green. This is the minty green here. Terry, you can go ahead and let me know if I touch it, if I get it. That's not it. I'm not sure. Okay, so you're seeing Sea Sapphire and Pandemonium. Okay, if you want to order both, I'll go ahead and as soon as I'm done with the live stream, I'll go on and I will update that for you. Next row up to the left. Okay. I'm guessing this one. Is that right, Terry? If it's this one's called Santa Fe Sunset. Any others? Or I could just go through. This one here is called Mild Cheddar, thanks to Tania. She named it for me. This is Mild Cheddar. Okay, yeah, so is that one? Yeah, so this one is Santa Fe Sunset. And it's like a gray base, and then it has these pops of gold and burnt copper. It's a great one. And it fades well with pumpkin spice latte. Okay, I better see. I'm going to keep on talking. How am I doing on my time? Okay, I got some more time. All right, is there any other? Let me try to keep track of. Is there any other ones you see behind me? This one is another one that's new this year, and it is, this one's called Labradorite. And I don't know if it shows up very well on camera because cameras suck. But this has got a lot of greens in it and like emeralds. And then pops of this blue and black come in. I dyed this color and I did not know what to call it. And I had someone from, it was like the Labrador Islands, Labrador area up in Canada. She was saying that looks just like the Labradorite. It's like a gem or a mineral. She's like, you gotta Google it and look. So I did, and it totally matched. So that's where this one got its name. It's kind of interesting, but this one's Labradorite, and I have it available on Sensible Sock and my Sophisticate. Oh, so I guess I can tell you the difference between the two bases. Okay, so this is like the most popular base, Sensible Sock. It is a fingering weight. It's 80/20 superwash merino and nylon. And this is what's so amazing about the base that I use for my sock yarn is it is a fingering weight, but if you look really close, it's not your typical 4-ply. It actually has 8 plies to it. And it makes it really squishy and plump, and it just takes the dye amazingly. So that's something that's, I love my yarn, my sock base. And then I also have, this is our Sophisticate. Sophisticate is just a simple fingering weight that's 100% superwash merino. It's not like real special, but if you don't want any nylon on it and just want simple, this is what you can go for. This comes in 438 yards, and this one comes in 420. Okay, is anyone, I'm looking at my comments here. Is there any other questions anyone might have for me? And again, if you like anything that you see, you can go to my website at savvyskeins.com, click on shop, and you can shop by yarn base, or I tried to do a new thing recently where you can actually shop by the most prevalent color in the yarn. So it's like my rusted wagon wheel would probably be under the grays. Okay. Yay, it's good to see you too. What type of yarns do you carry that would be good for baby blankets? Okay, so I guess I would choose probably my DK weight for baby blanket, just because it's bulkier. I do have some worsted weight, but not a whole lot. It's amazing. A lot of people ask for fingering weight more than worsted, but I do try to keep some undyed on hand just in case there is a request for a color. Yes, Tania. Mild Cheddar is in the house, girl. There it is. So there's a story behind this. We were doing a virtual, this is called the Virtual Fiber Festival. And you can look them up on Facebook too. It's another virtual festival. But anyway, I've had this unnamed one sitting on the shelf for a long time. Didn't know what to call it or if I even liked it. And Tania's like, Mild Cheddar, baby. So that's it. Okay, I think I'm getting close. I'm watching my time. They said 30 minutes. I'm getting there. Do we have any other? Anyone's behind me that you might want to see? And I have more over here too that you can't really see, but see my shelf is kind of empty on that end. So, anemone. There, I just caught you. So I just dyed some this morning, but I'm going to show you what happened. I have a few of these anemones, but they did not turn out, see, like normal. Let me show you normal. Okay, so normally, that's how my anemones turn out. But if I don't get the chemistry just right in the water, sometimes it comes out, I call it muted, I'm not quite sure. But see how it turned out different? I'm not 100% sure why. But I do have, you can see the, I don't know if you can see the difference. So I don't know if it was, maybe my acid amount was off. But if any of you would like, if you like the muted ones, I'm going to actually put them on my website, and I'll label it as the muted ones. And I have 2 muted ones on Sophisticate and 2 on Sensible Shock. Yeah, so they didn't do what I wanted them to do. Do you put together different? So I haven't done any of the Sharon Show patterns for Casapinka this time around. I have been so incredibly swamped with orders, especially I'm working, because like I already said, I'm working with Yarn and You in Farmersville right now. So I'm trying to make sure that they're stashed up, and then I also have yarn down in San Antonio at Unraveled, and I've been working on trying to keep them restocked. So, oh, but you know what you can do? I did see that Unraveled, which is one of my retailers in San Antonio, does have kits for the Sharon Show Mystery Knit Along. And they have not just my yarns, but they've got some of my favorite dyers like Euphoria Knits. So you should check them out. Follow them on Instagram, Facebook, and you'll be able to see what they have for the knit along. Okay, couple more minutes left. Any more questions while y'all have me here? Anything you want to see? If you've seen anything on Instagram or on Facebook and you're dying to see it, me unravel it and show you, I'll gladly do it while you have me. I guess while I have just a couple more minutes left, I will show you the Advents one more time. Actually, I keep calling it Advent. I did Advent last year. Okay, this is our Christmas kit for this next year. And they are live on the website. The pre-orders are open. And we are working on getting these together. Once again, you get a box. And inside the box, you get 12 ornaments with 12 minis. And the minis, and the whole kit comes with a knitting pattern where you can make sleeves for your ornaments and hang them on your tree. It'll be one pattern with 12 different variations, and some of the variations will call for beads, seed beads. So your kit will have seed beads in as well. You'll get everything you need, plus stitch markers. And there's 2 choices on my website, a vintage color and a modern color. So shout out to Becky at Crafting My Chaos for helping me with the patterns, getting all these kits ready to go. So you want to see abalone one more, or that was already, that already came past. All right, everybody, I think my time is up. Almost there. Top right, oh, see, I'm still missing some comments here. The top right pink coral. You're probably looking at maybe 2 different ones. I'm not sure which one you're looking at, but there's this pink and then there's this pink. They're similar. This one's called Flamingo and this one's called Coral. Now this one, unfortunately, this is a custom color that's made for a shop up in Maryland called Knit Locally. So if you wanted this color, you have to go to their website and follow them on Facebook and Instagram, and they can totally hook you up. But this one is called Flamingo. All right, I think I'm at the end. I don't want to go over and take time from the next vendor. Yes, Flamingo, okay, that's what this is. If you would like this one, I can go ahead and put it on my website. I don't think I have it listed yet. I had this listed with some other yarns for the other Casapinka pattern release called Pugshot. but I don't have this one listed by itself yet. Doesn't mean I can't though. All right, everyone. Thank you for having me, and thank you to Jazz and Susan from Yarn Texas for putting this together. I enjoyed talking with you, showing you my yarn, and again, you can see everything on my website at SavvySkeins.com. You can follow me on social media. I have a Facebook page. I also have a group, a fan group, if you wanted to join. You can see what other people have made. And there's also openings for my yarn club. We're doing cult classic movies this year, and I have room for you. So that's all on my website, and I hope that we all get to see each other in person next year, and we get to touch the yarn in person. I get to see all my friends again. So hope you had a good time. Blessings.